Hello, my friends. This is Valentina here, and welcome to a new episode of Create Beauty Every Day. I think your private time is a sacred time in your daily life. You can have your private time anywhere in the car, in the park, while you're driving, in the garden, in your own garden, and many other places in the cafe. But it is very convenient to create a small area in your own cocoon, in your own home, where you can be private with yourself and your thoughts. Most people, I realize, don't have a private room to retreat to. Houses nowadays are built more and more as shoeboxes, and apartments, unfortunately, are also being very, very small in sizes. But our privacy needs to become like a treasure. It needs to be protected. So, in order to live a wiser life, we must balance the time we spend in the society and the time spent with ourselves. In solitude, solitude is not a bad thing at all. It's about being with yourself. Solitude is only bad if you have no one to turn to, no family, no friends. But if you do have those people, you need to get away. And it doesn't mean that you don't love them anymore or any less. It just means that you need to balance the time with the family, the kids, your work, the society commitment, and be by yourself at least once a day and regroup your thoughts. Because what happens if you're not good at balancing the commitment in society and the commitment of your with your private moments with yourself, you become fragmented and less creative in finding new ideas even. So you might say, I'm not creative, I'm not an artist. That's not true. Everyone is creative in their own way. Everyone. You can be creative in finding a way to clean something that needs a lot of scrubbing time. You can be creative in making bread, baking breads. You can be creative in baking sweets, or you can be creative in writing, um, anything that you think it is not creativity. But you can even be creative, more creative than you think that you are, in putting colors of your clothes together like you have never done before. You know, an Italian poet, writer, and philosopher, Dante Alighieri, he lived in the Middle Age between the 1200 and 1300. He wrote a famous book, a novel called La Divina Commedia in Italian, or in English is the Divine Comedy. And he wrote that the bad people who were bad in life were put in the inferno, and they were um, drifted. They were drifting all their eternity as they drifted in life. The good people they were the good people in when they were alive. He put them in the paradise because they would be steering their life in eternity. Well, what does this mean? It means that in solitude we pay more close attention to our lives and all the details. So we can, in those moments, in those private moments, we can really determine our goals. We can think about what we've done today, what we will do tomorrow, and ponder on things that do happen to us, okay, and how to make it better. So, by the way, just so a little information, that book was written in the 1300s. 700 years later, is still selling. It's a great book, great book. And if you like to understand the meaning of life or certain other things, please get it. So to do this kind of introspect, we need to create a place away from everybody else that we call private corner, right? This can be a separate area than the living room. And we can call it this private corner, we can call it the sitting room. I've done pretty good looking sitting room in my clients' homes. Too bad I can't show you anything because I have no way to, with this program, I have no way to show things unless I put the pictures in front of you. But um, a sitting room does not even have to be a real room. That will be uh, desirable if you have a separate room to turn it into your own sitting room. Otherwise, you can make it even in the kitchen, in any area of the home, that as long as you have a comfortable chairs to sit in, a side table, a side lamp, and maybe a folding screen that you can hide yourself behind, and the rest of the world you just keep it out, that's just good enough as a private corners. And you know, as I said, the living room is a place where the family meets and the friends, and they share drinks and talk and watch TV. It's different than the sitting room. The sitting room is just for you, yourself. Okay? So basically, we do need to have an appointment with ourselves every day if possible, because life takes place every day and we need to regroup just with our thoughts. If nothing else, if you do journaling, you can do it in your private corner and have your private time. Otherwise, just you can just be sitting there listening to the music and think of things that you've done and how you can do it better, or the situation that happened, how you can make it better. Okay, so this is um, a kind of thinking that you need to do it. You have this private corner in your home. Do you have a place that you can make it different just for you? You know, sometimes even if you have that upstairs, you have upstairs rooms, that landing area, that little space that leads into, you know, after you climb the stairs and you get to this little landing before you go to the rooms, even that often is unused, that space. So that can be your private corner. Okay? So until next Thursday with another episode of Create Beauty Every Day. I thank you for being here. I like to keep it short and to the point because that's the way I am. I don't like to go on and on and on. But thank you for being here to listen to my short snippet and small ideas that you can make it big and make it your own. Okay? So thank you for listening and for watching. And until next Thursday, bye, peace, and love.